good evening, Sierra Leoneans. Good evening, Fambudan. Anyways, I want to day the watch. I know before the show we had a hot debate on the perception of all Sierra Leoneans on the wedding that just passed. I know it was bitter. I was watching. The moderator, who is my brother, it was on the fire. But anyway, welcome. This is the business show where we talk about money, where we talk about prospects. Sometimes we go political, but not really deep because this is a business show. And we are all about how do we promote Sierra Leone? How do we make sure that Sierra Leone gets from 0 to 1 or even 0 to 100? That's what all this show is about. And we just believe strongly that for Sierra Leone to go from 0 to 100, we need people who we call entrepreneurs. And those entrepreneurs are those that can actually move the country, and because time and time again, we've seen that most countries develop because we have businesses. It's all about creating businesses, right? So that's why we have the shows. But thank you very much. Welcome. And what I want you to do, please, I just want you to share this video. Sharing is caring, like I always say. Share this video to your friends and family because tonight we have a very distinguished sister, somebody who has, I'm just sharing now, somebody who will be learning from, and what she offers is something that can benefit every one of us, especially if you want to create wealth and you want to build empires. And this person will go, is going to be a very valuable partner. So thank you very much for joining us again for another edition of the Victor's Business Show on VOS. And as you see, the title is Spotlight on Habibatu Kamara. She's the founder of African Surplus Exports. Now, starting this year, we made it a point of duty to focus on entrepreneurs, people who have small businesses. So if you're out there, you get business, make sure you contact me because we want you to self-account on this platform for share your success story, for share what you do to the family then, so that people get to know you and support you. Because if we don't know you, we can't support you, right? So that's why we have programs like this. So please share the video and wide, so that people will come on board and we listen to her. Now, before I bring in my special guest, again, I just want to start with a little message. So today was the day that we had thousands of youths graduating from the University of Sierra Leone, which is made up of the College of Medicine, Furby College, and we also have the Institute of Public Administration and Management, which is IPAM. When I was so happy because I've got a lot of relatives that graduated today and friends. But again, in as much I was happy and as much as also sad. Happy because they have worked very hard for the past 4 years. They don't graduate. Now what next? They need to find jobs. And we know say job not there, and it has been this over and over again. So I was like, okay, where are these guys going to get jobs? Every year we keep producing graduates after graduates, but where are the jobs? And so I wrote something I didn't even know that the president was going to talk about it. Trust me. And if you go to my follow me on my Facebook page, I wrote something to the youths as I was celebrating them. I said, dear graduates, as you celebrate today, know this, don't go looking for employers, for there are very few out there. Be the employer instead. And I mean that. And just coincidentally, I saw a message from the president, actually try to encourage the youths to actually own and become entrepreneurs. So I'll just read an extract. Just take 1 minute of your time before I bring in our guest. President Julius Maada Bio encourages graduates to become entrepreneurs with homegrown solutions. His Excellency President Julius Maada Bio, acting as Chancellor of the University of Sierra Leone, has urged thousands of young graduates before conferring their degrees, diplomas, and certificates to become entrepreneurs with innovative local solutions. He went on to say, we can roast locally grown Arabica coffee to various tastes and package, label those as organic products from the rainforest of Sierra Leone. When marketed accordingly, it would create a brand Sierra Leone, contribute to GDP, that's gross domestic product, create jobs, and create wealth for entrepreneurs in Sierra Leone. Whatever efficient technology you use, whether adaptive or destructive, your objective is clear. Create and pursue goals that others are not seeing or can see, but have not taken advantage. So it's a long speech. I will encourage you to read that. Now, I was happy when I saw it, But just praying that these words becomes actual actions, because we've seen time and over again where our politicians will say things or do something that's different. But if these words are going to become things of become flesh, let's put it that way, I'll be more than happy. But I want to waste your time because our guest tonight is a very busy woman. So I want to welcome our special guest tonight, who is Habibatu Kamara, to the Victor's Business Show on VOS. Habibatu, welcome to the show, and I just want to say welcome. Thank you for your time. But just say, perhaps you want to say something or a little hello to our audience.
Hey guys, thank you so much. I'm excited to be here. Thank you so much, Doctor.
Thank you very much, and you can see her smiling. So what I want to do at this point, I want to sort of play a short video. This is how I got to know Habibatu, by the way. Habibatu's video was shared by one of our sisters, Zana Bangura, who has been assiduously promoting people, aimlessly there. So she shared this video in one of the platforms that I was, and in my personal email, and with viewers as well at some point. And as got to know her, we connected, and it was like, wow. Since then, it's been really incredible. So I want the technical team to play a video that she actually posted that I saw that really sort of got my attention.
Hello everyone, my name is Habibatu Kamara, and I'm here today to present to you my new company called African Surplus Exports. So African Surplus Export is a company that provides quality building material at a fraction of the cost. Please visit my website at www.africansurplusexports.com for more product and service details. I'm here today in my warehouse in Auburn, Massachusetts. Please visit me here anytime for appointments. Some of you may know I recently just came back from Freetown with some pretty exciting news. I'm opening up a shop on Wilkinson Road, so please stay tuned for details on that. In the meantime, please follow us on Instagram, like us on Facebook, share the word on African Surplus Exports. And if you're a homeowner that's building a home, I would love to help you with your project.
Fantastic. This was the beautiful video by a beautiful lady that caught my attention. I was like, no, we have to bring you on board on VOS, because VOS is a platform that helps to showcase talents like you. So Habibatu, tell us more about you, because there are some people looking at you for the first time. They never know you. Who is Habibatu?
Exactly. Oh, thanks for wondering and asking. Well, my name is Habibatu Kamara. I am 32 years old. I grew up I was born in Bo. I spent some time there, and I moved to Freetown, I would say about the age of 6 years old. From Freetown, I spent about like 3 years there, and then I moved here in 1997 due to the war, in Freetown. So I was one of the refugees that moved here. Yeah.
Right,
so,
right.
From there, I moved to Boston, and I've been living in Boston ever since.
That looks like something that just happened in one day. I just want to go back because we don't go back. By the way, guys, gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, as I'm watching us, this program with a switch, we can talk Creole back.
Okay.
It's not to low break it down. Yeah.
Yes,
so I don't say sometimes they Creole loss, but we'll break it down. So people then also I just want to let Famuda know. Say if you want to call and make contribution at any point in time, when I call and ask those questions, those difficult questions, anything when I get clear. Oh, now I help you, sister. Just call me on the numbers that way they show at any point in time. This for be an interactive show. So I'll be able to you explain this whole thing as if it happens in one day. Born in Bo, no. Let's go back to the roots. So you were born in Bo.
Yes.
And you grew up in Bo.
Yes.
Correct. How long did you live in Bo, for example?
I would say for a good 6 years. Yeah.
Right.
6 years.
And you then moved to Freetown.
Yes, I moved to Freetown.
Did you attend any school in Bo or Freetown? Or did you start schooling there?
The name of the school was Bo School. I think that's the name of the school.
No, I think you forgot it. Bo School is from Nen. That's where I'm from. That perhaps it was KRS, but again, that's a long time.
Okay.
So I'm assuming that. But when you came to Freetown, you go to school in Freetown back?
Yes, yes. I go there. I definitely remember my school in Freetown. I was Cockrell Preparatory School.
That one you remember. So the
Yeah,
one in Bowl because you were little anyway, and
yeah.
it's long time, so
Mhm.
we can. All right. So then you moved on. So you moved to the US in 1997,
Yes.
and that I think is, I think just before the war ended. So I
Yeah.
think the war ended about 2000 when we have to have
Yes.
peace. So you left during the prime time actually when things were really difficult, and you went to the
Yeah.
US. And so, what was it? The war that actually? I know this is rhetorical question. Did you leave because of the war, or just because you wanted to?
No, absolutely. I left. My dad had to have, his kids leave Freetown, So we definitely left because of the war. So my dad just gathered, it get out we, and I remember we go first when we spent some time in Cambia, one of the districts there. And then from Cambia, we go Guinea. Now Guinea, now they would be they do we interviews and everything for the visa and everything. So I spent some time in Guinea too. So after that, now from Guinea, now I come America. Yeah.
I like the Creole.
Yeah.
At least. I like the Creole. That's it. Let's go along that line now.
Okay. Okay.
You come to America. Of course, the reason why they take you drop because I want to let people that know you, and because we are a small community.
Yes.
And the more we know people, the more we get closer to them because our business to do, and people get to know you for do business with you.
Absolutely.
Right? No one do business with a fraud.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Okay. Just kidding. On the light note. So you got UK. I mean, not UK, USA.
Yeah.
And I'm sure you study. You do some studies.
Yes, I did. I went to high school, and I went to like a vocational high school, which basically it prep you for for the future. So I started in high school. I did medical assistant, and then after high school, I moved on. I went to nursing school. So I'm a professional nurse.
Right. Yeah. And did you practice as a professional nurse?
Yes, I practiced up till about recently. Yeah.
Right. So you decide your practice as a professional nurse. Nurse doesn't make money in America. We know that. I've got my brother doing that. I've got family members doing that. And they make a lot of money. Past me says I go with the church, know. and so you left all that and decided to start your own. I want to see that transition because that's a tough one.
It really was. It really was. And I honestly didn't, I wasn't sure, I really wasn't sure what I was doing. But I decided to take a chance, and try out business. I definitely know for say I know me want, work now. I worked with the elderlies, and then I worked at a major hospital, and walking around in my field. I love my field dearly, what I do, But I just knew that that wasn't it for me. I knew I needed to do something else. I couldn't do that for the rest of my life. So even though I loved it dearly, so
even though you were making money, and of course that was but you decided, you have to quit and do something. So what you're doing right now, we we can't talk about what you do right now. Is whether it's something that you really truly love or that kind of thing. So what lets you? What you're doing right now, is this something that you love, or is it something that you just did because you want to make more money?
No, I love bargain shopping. I'm a bargain shopper. Anyone that knows me knows that, I like TJ Maxx, I like Marshalls, and then Yasuna Boston, we get Burlington Coat Factory. So I love the thrill of, bargain shopping, going there, seeing something that's supposed to be, $300, but then buying it for, maybe $50, I love the thrill of that. So that's where building material came, the thrill of, of that came in, so
that's fine. So it's actually perfectly it's put together. So you actually doing what you love because you love building things and that kind of thing. So video material. So now we talk about your business proper, African Surplus Export. Now, first of all, how did you come about with this name?
Oh man, that's a good question. I remember I was out at dinner with a friend and we were just bouncing off names, what should I name this? What should I name this? So actually, we came up with a couple of names, but then we chose African Surplus Exports because I have surplus materials, and I'm going to be exporting these, these materials, and I'm going to be catering to Africans, and that was my major audience. Yeah.
Right. That's how you came with the name. That's fine, Africa Surplus, and also because your focus is on Africa, you could have easily said, let me just target people from in the US because you've lived there for 20 years. I know you've really touched on it, but why Africa? Why Africa?
Well, I traveled. That's a great question. I traveled to Freetown in April. I've been here for over 20 years, but I've only visited Freetown twice, and then now 3 times since I went back a month ago. But I went to Freetown the first time. I was a 23-year-old younger girl. But then, so when I went back in last April, I visited beautiful, beautiful homes, and I could tell these people, Africans, we love quality. We love, glamorous things, but when I would, go into these homes, I saw that these people spent quite a bit of money on these products that they used in their homes, but I just saw that there was no quality in those products. So I decided that I wanted to supply, these products to Africans,
Okay, lesson one, for the one that will watch you, lesson one, you want to start a business, go look for a problem.
Mm-hmm.
Go look for a problem. Don't complain about the problem. What you do, find solutions to the problem. That's exactly what our sister has done. She went, saw a problem, instead of saying, oh yeah, we did complain, bang your head. No, do that. What she did was, let me find a way to solve this problem. That's exactly. So let's talk about your business, African Surplus Exports. Now tell us exactly what do you do as a business? What do you do? What's in the thing that you sell? And look good deep. Don't actually dig down now into the business proper.
So the name African Surplus Exports could mean that I'm exporting. I will be exporting anything, but right now I'm focusing on building materials right now. So what I do is we buy surplus materials, and we buy them like for very, very low cost, and then we sell them. We sell them below cost of what your regular home stores will sell them for. Yeah.
Okay, so you buy some materials. So what are these products that we're talking about? I will come back to that actually. Yeah. What are these basic products we're talking about? Say, for example, if I want to buy from you, yes, what am I looking forward to? What do you offer?
So we offer the finishings to a home, basically. So like the flooring to a home, the kitchen cabinets, the kitchen faucet, the bathroom finishing, the toilets, the tubs, the bathroom faucet, the shower heads, and things like that. Mm-hmm.
So involve interior, sort of the interior part of it. So
yeah, like also, yeah.
Okay, do you also do the exterior? So if I want to buy, let's say, how's it called now? The flooring.
Yeah.
On the outside, you sell flooring as well.
Outside flooring, yes, I'm going to tap into that because I've been getting a lot of requests for outside flooring. But mainly what I've been focusing on is inside flooring with the tiles and everything.
Okay, how competitive are you? Because the truth is, a lot of people that I know that build houses in Sierra Leone or maybe across Africa, they go China. Mm-hmm. And because if you say China is cheap, right? And right. You are actually exporting from America.
Yeah.
And someone will say, America, and they go expensive. Mm-hmm. Already, the name America or the name UK, they'll put some people up. Even when it's quality, it says quality and it's high price. So how competitive are you? How are you going to compete with people buying things from China, for example?
Right. So I wouldn't have started this business if I knew I could not compete with these prices and compete with the quality of material that these people had back home already. Mm-hmm. So basically, like I said before, my products, why I want to cater to the Africans here is because the Africans here know the name of these products. For example, when they walk into Home Depot, right? They know the name of the faucet, the brands. They're familiar with these brands, right? So if I could give them those brands, those quality brands for a cheaper price, it's obvious that where would they go? It would only make sense.
Okay, we'll talk about pricing in a minute. But what I want us to do is because I want to go to the website. But before that, I just want to show another video of you so that our people can get to know exactly how this all works together. So I'll ask the technical team to kindly please just bring out the second video so that while we're doing that, we just try to go to the website and so people can see real time what you do, what you offer, and that kind of thing that we can bring back. So please, technical team, bring the second video on so that our audience can have a look. Thank you.
Hey guys, here today to talk about how our deals work. So what we do is we have opportunity buys on inventory. Manufacturers make frequent changes to their inventory for many reasons. It could be a color change, it could be a catalog change, it could be a packaging change, or simply an overstock in their warehouse. When manufacturers identify these items to sell, they sell them at their loss. We then go in, we bid on these deals, we buy them cheap, and we buy them for cash. We have these deals delivered to our warehouse. We're very selective on what we buy. We only buy the best and we buy them for cheap. That's how we're able to offer it to you at a very low cost. However, this method of buying results in limited supply. We have great deals, but when we run out of these deals, we have to move on to the next one. So I encourage you guys, if you see something, you like it, buy it.
Ladies and gentlemen, we need for talk to you. Yes, those are Salone. Habibatu, we need talk to you now. Right. So Habibatu, in the simplest term, we don't see that video there, but I want you to break it down. In the simplest term, just tell me, simple term, waiting Habibatu they sell, and so would I the target, would I the seller to? Or if somebody wants your product, for example, with a salon or you oversee, you want build house, how you go get in contact with your product? Those little things. I just want to touch on that in a very simple term and in Creole.
Okay, absolutely. So I sell building material then. So basically I sell the finishing then to to the building. So like if you wait on build your stone, if you want put down the flooring, I sell the tile then. Whichever kind of flooring you want put down, I sell like the kitchen cabinets then. I sell the faucets then. I sell the bathroom, the toilets then, the bathroom vanity, the tub. I sell the domots there and the trimming around the domots then. Yeah.
Okay, so we want to go. Let me just look at the website. So in case people that we will not want to visit the website and maybe try to browse and see what's not going to buy. So we don't see the websites live. We will not go see the products, different products, them and the price in them, and the history, how it come about, and the contact details and the so we get a lot of information on the website. Also, want to see quality building materials and huge discounts. Now, so the model is you buy cheap and sell cheap. That's basically your model.
Yes.
And you buy branded stuff, not just so for example, somebody will say, Habibatu, I'd rather buy from China. Why I will buy from you? So that question really, because I want you to sell, because we people them because of the income level, we not go blame we. Mr. Sabeva one why they try to decorate my house. My focus was China, I don't lie by you. Right? Because I'm not a billionaire. All right. So what's you guarantee we? How cheap is your product in comparison to what we sell with the put China for come, for example?
Well, it all depends how people in the salon are free to,
Yes.
me price match up to that price thing. Like for example, when I go free to this past December, I visit Boku shop there, just for get an idea. For make sure say what I sell, I go able compete, I sell quality, but I go also want compete with them prices they are so, or even lower me prices there to towards what team people in the sell yanda. So I go around, I look around, I ask for prices them. Like I ask for, a price of like a toilet seat or a price of a tile, that then I'm really a code for me to crack, because they sell tile by the box and we they sell tile, so by the square feet,
Right.
So they tell me say like for a box of tile we get like 4 to 8, then they sell out for 280,000, so in America not in at 28, not $28,
Right.
I think that's the calculation.
Right.
So not $28. So I come back, I do the math. I say, you know, it's in me go able to compete to them prices they are so, and I know for say the Americans the way they yeah so then know them brands they so you know so then it go familiar to them versus brand name where they come off from China, you know. I know I for call name.
No, that's fine. That's fine. Of course, brands the way they are, the quality will be different. Even if not China, they make them sell in America because of the standard required. It's always going to be. Now, let's talk about you open a branch already. We get 2 calls already. We get callers on the queue. It's going to be hot today for you. So I want to take callers. We have 2 callers. First caller, what's your name and where you're calling from, please?
You're talking to me?
Caller, yes.
Okay, so this is the program about the presidents getting married in, or let's say President Bill renewing his vows, correct?
No, this is a business show. It's a business show. Hello, it's a business show. It's not the program. That program ended.
So what's program on now?
This is a business show. But you're welcome.
The business what?
It's a business show. The Victor's business show where we discuss business. So we have a guest right now talking about her business. Do you have one?
Oh, okay, never mind. Thank you, though. Bye-bye.
Never mind. Thank you. All right. So yes, maybe we have another caller on the line. Caller, good evening. What's your name? Where you calling from? Do we have another caller? No. So let's continue. So we're talking about what we'll be to talk about is okay. No more calls on the queue. Fine. We'll be to talk about you open a branch na SALONE right now, right? You try for open a branch at Wilkinson Road. Now tell me more about the location and what's in when you plan for open, because people that would definitely want quality things from you.
Yes. So the opening, the shop now 53 Wilkinson Road, and the opening therefore be the first week of April. Now that 10 day I plan for open. Yeah.
Right. And that. Go ahead.
And I'd like to tell, you know, a small story about, you know, that shop day. And, you know, I'm a Christian, and how, you know, it's kind of like a soft side to that story. So, where I'm be a free time for the short time where I be a free time. Me na be them over me know me then call and say, and then they call her number 50. Meaning 50 Wilkinson Road, you know.
Right.
So where I go free time, me know for say Wilkinson or now a hot spot for business there, you know. So me know for say na that area they mute be one, you know, day. But I look around, things them be very, very expensive. Spaces them be very, very expensive, you know. So I remember they drive around at keke at the user it while they free turn keke stop here. So make a ask, you know, asking, you know, they take number there. The last stop now 53 will.
So we get a caller. That's truly very good. We get a caller on the line. Caller, good evening. Where are you calling from, and what's your name, please?
I'm from Australia. How are you, sir?
You're calling from Australia. What's your name, sir?
Concern Sierra Leone, sir.
Oh, Concern Sierra Leone. No problem. Go ahead, sir. Your contribution or question, please.
First and foremost, I want to tell you plenty thank you, more especially Habibatu. You are a true inspiration. And I don't look at your video months back, and I see the comment where some people and we get negative thoughts about people. We know one crew in life. They criticize. But now sometimes we just go get something one show off. And I want to tell the viewers network very, very thank you for bringing Habibatu for Camp Showcase in talent. How he think out of the box. How we get a superb career when nothing, when he left and change and turn things around and grow bigger. And these are the things the way we talk like this you show, Mr. Victor. We want to tell you plenty thank you. Because you they inspire other people for grow their life out of not only what the career where they don't study, but for think out of the box and be creative and create employment for other people. And that is what exactly Habibatu have done. Now, let me help Habibatu for answer that question about how we will market in business for compete with the local market in Sierra Leone.
Yeah.
With the social media today, the Sierra Leonean people able to distinguish between fake and reality. A lot of things then.
Yeah.
Let's say, for an example, before the coming of Sierra Leoneans to Australia, we found out a lot of the electronics will be come from America. We are very, very marketable in Sierra Leone. even though it gets a disadvantage with them, they use the 110 voltage volume in the electricity. We are in the consumer where they buy the market. Get for buy another step down for augment or actually elevate the content of the voltage for meet the Huawei Sierra Leone they produce when at 240. When refugees then begin for Ghana, Australia, they begin for ship in electrical goods. You find out say when we drop with goods then at Freetown, 99% of those goods within a week or so will finish because somebody not go left for buy a 240 voltage TV, we not go buy step down than for go buy while they pull America. So the final say the people the way they do business in America don't they shift their marketing from electronics to either furniture or cars. So let's say an example. The question you asked about why go compete with people who go to China for go buy cheap product cancel and Sierra Leone. The Sierra Leonean people also able to understand say standard goods in America, Australia, or Europe, where did they come at the country from China? They go through a standard test in other countries and they before ever they make an approval for even sell them in the market. More especially things the way they deal with building. Now recently I found out say even toilet seats, they get standard toilet seats in Australia. Where one time they don't condemn one woman, then go give them all the toilet seats then they. For Australia standard, you can no longer put them in any of the houses because they don't deem them no standard anymore. So Habibatu, the way we market your goods is all my products the way they bring come to una from America. These they come out from a certified companies. We don't go through certification of regular tests of quality. We don't reach the standard of America. So therefore, you can't compare this my product to anybody they go for they go China. They go buy cheap goods for cancel. When you put those two goods into test, you see the difference, the standard, the duration, the quality, the finishing, never be the same. Thank you very much, sir.
No, but thank you. I wish I know the name, sir. But Constance Readiness, thank you very much. That was a good, Habibatu, I always tell you, when you come on this program, people that get ideas, and I think I'm sure you were taking notes. And any comments you want, perhaps?
Yes. What he say? He say, the products and therefore go through a certain standard. It's I'm so glad when he said that because the company when me they work with called company name American Standard. So it's here now. So then they make the products them and then therefore go through a certain standard. A certain line before they get approved anywhere. So. I don't know how China the standard we then get, but me know the standard and the Americans they know the standard where if go through in order for things to work,
So if I'm with them, of course, Habibatu now your sister. We need and I try to follow patronize her because she's doing business. And when it comes to business, we'll not get discrimination. As long as you offer good quality, low support them. And the Constance Reunion mentioned something, and Mr. also on social media, where people that they try for pulling down by bringing some statement. That's not what we're helpful. But again, this is a woman with a left in job. It gets a paid job. It don't let them say they do business, right? Of course, it's a win-win situation. But now, even though we open a shop in Freetown, that means it gave a create jobs. If another one asks about, and how many jobs do you expect from create in the beginning and in say 5 years to come, for example?
Boku from they start with me small shop where I get. Now so I get for offend people then because whenever people and they call me for ask for for material and they always they ask me, they say, you get posse where they go put them in there so for we now we us, I say me get for create my own construction team, at some point, why go why go next month? I get for I go with posting, we get for teach me workers there, how for put up kitchen cabinets there, and I have for put the plumbing. So and I even plan on going to job sites for make sure say them material they are so where are they sell people there, make the installing the right way. So I definitely I get for build up a team, the team therefore be massive.
So we got another caller on the line. I will check from that before that. Caller, good evening. Where are you calling from and what's your beautiful name?
Yes, my name is Richard. I call from New Jersey.
Yes, sir. Welcome, sir.
What's your name? Yes, it's a very good business idea I don't come up with so because most of we do projects in a salon. The only question we may get, as you say, they already open a store in Freetown. Is there a way that somebody can pay Dayaso and then somebody go pick up the stuff then from his store yonder? And then also, like, I don't visit the website, like they ties them, they try for make we zoom and try for see how it looks like, but they will for it. So if there is a way also for make it go enhance the website, that also would be very great for people and for people to go on the website and see exactly how the things that look like. But it's a good idea. I wish them all the best.
Thank you.
And these are the type of people who want the country. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, sir. God bless you. And please stay tuned because it responds to your question. But thank you for calling and for that contribution. I'll be back over to you, please. Thank you.
Yes, so definitely, like I said, my shop, they open the first week of April. The plan is, they do the shipping, they do the clearing. So when people order them the material, all they need for go do is, go pick up at the shop. And then at some point further down the line, I therefore, get trucks there. We go do delivery, but for now I'll be using Fatima. Okay.
Yeah, that's fine. So I think another thing we call us talk about is enhance. I think maybe we don't talk on this, enhancing the website. And already you work on the website. Then people that they get for other things and direct from the website. And so if I want to send a container of things now, as we speak, can I do that with you?
Absolutely. Yes. If you want to send, it all depends on, which size you want to send. If you want to send 20 feet container, 40 feet container, you can order all your products then, I put them inside the container, I ship and then they go clear and then you can pick her up, at the shop.
Somebody could say, I'm sure because right now you try for open freight. I know just for the doubting Thomases, let's just say that. Somebody could say, Habibatu, I want to see the physical products.
Yeah.
So you get a place in Boston, we would have come meet you and feel the products?
Absolutely, yes. I get warehouse in a town called Auburn, Massachusetts. So now they say I make me first video. So people in Kinkana, Auburn, Massachusetts. It's 9 C Street in Auburn, Mass. 9 are the address. They can see the product there, and also. At it, they make more videos there of me handling the products there. So I know for say people they want to see,
Yes.
For say, the website needs work and which they get to, but now make it up as the website they into works. Me they upload video there and me they show people in the material there. I even they show people in where the material then they come, where would they open up, where would they unbox So I know for say people they want to see, and I will make more videos of that, and they already don't see me, the warehouse. So yeah.
Thank you very much, and just for put everything in perspective, this is our own sister Habibatu Kamara. We don't bring a business, of course. We not just get for make money, of course, get for make money because at the end of the day, get for paying bills. That's not business woman, not a charity. They do, but again, it get for create jobs, and just from which you don't say, it get for train people, and not just get for create jobs. It get for these skills to people, the young people. Then, like I said today, people graduated today, they need the skills. So I'm about to go create that space there. You go train people in skills for fix toilet, bathroom, that's in the day because you go down there. Then you go also pay tax. So this is not just an action of a young lady. We give for create that employment there. Maybe you end up for even employ 100 people. That's 100 minus 100 unemployment level. I mean, unemployment will go down by minus 100. So imagine if we get like 100 of Habibatu in type, where they overseas or where they home, or where they Sierra Leone, decide for step up. Now, we grown about the flowers building material we will talk about will take over. Now boy starts, I'm sure. If I'm not, I'll start to be corrected. Now flowers will take over all. Flowers are Sierra Leonean, I understand. Now the Lebanese origin when Sierra Leonean and it don't go to the heights. I'm sure I'll be back to go reach even the heights or even exceed the height. So Louis support them in our little way. And of course, you get the materials then, it's not like it's fake. You see the website, she's here. Of course, don't bring her on the platform, a number there. You want contact her for any building materials, you can contact Habibatu for those kind of things. So Habibatu, now I want Louis talk to a young lady then, and you as an influencer, as you as a mom, as you anything, because you can pick them, of course, as you as a sister, as you as somebody we go encourage the young lady whether they back home. So now, which you will say to a young lady then? One that will graduate today, the one that will not get a job, the one that will go to complain, which you will say to them?
honestly, no, make them not afraid for go outside of the box. For example, like I say, me not nursing me, I'm a nurse by trade, but I take the risk, for say, make I left me job, make I left me security, make I left waiting they provide for me picking, waiting they keep the lights on at me us, I take the risk. So make them not afraid for take the risk, and go branch out, whatever, whatever then go for na school for, make them explore that day. But if they see say, that they work out too much, make them branch out, then maybe they can get other talents there when they're not really search on, because like for me, example, plenty of nurses and then I'm a family, all man go to nursing. They say, I go school, nursing. Yeah, I go school, do the nursing, but look what they do now,
Very different.
If far from nursing, so make them not afraid for branch out.
Yeah. So that's the message to young lady them, our young sisters them out there. For instance, I see a video and I cry. You know why? Because I get 5 sisters, and when I see that video of young girls and they go Kuwait, I think some Sierra Leoneans and they transit to Morocco. They see them, I think that they smuggle them for go work like Kuwait, and we don't see on the VOS program, we don't see how people when they go Kuwait or maybe other Arab countries then we they suffer, we young ladies then. Sometimes I don't blame them because honestly, sometimes if you didn't have the shoe, you will be prompted for doing anything where you want to do. So sometimes I look at them and say, okay, I don't want to blame them because at the end of the day, I'm not in the shoe. Maybe it's out of desperation, but Salone, a beautiful land. There are a lot of opportunities, but again, these young girls them need for giving the platform, need mentors like Una. So this is why, I will really emphasize, in as much as you are trying to go and employ more people, tax more people, perhaps another major role you will play, people like you and others, is to really reach out, not just Freetown, reach out all over the country in as much as possible. Train these young girls and mentor them, because the truth is, success leave tracks. You did America today. I'm sure maybe they born you poor. I don't know. Maybe you. I don't know. Maybe your story is you came from a poor background, but look at where you are today. So you are like a success story. If it happened for you, it could happen for anything. So now this again, in addition to of course all the trainings that we go provide, you have to. Not have to. I'm just like pleading on behalf of this program and do the program. So we'll get a short commercial break because perhaps one drink water in between. But when we come back, we go explore more of the things and try to wrap up the program. But again, always, ladies and gentlemen, if you want to call in or make comments, I go read the comments and back. Maybe we want to ask more questions about others, or want to place orders, or want to build anything, or want to do business. Even I go ask the next question is if somebody want to partner with her, for example, or somebody want to do business out of your own business, what do you go do? Those questions go follow up. Stay tuned as we go through this short commercial. Thank you. God bless.
Cotton Tree Pharmacy is your new trusted provider of pharmacy services in Sierra Leone. You can count on Cotton Tree Pharmacy for genuine quality brand name and generic medicines. Guaranteed refills for prescriptions issued by doctors in Sierra Leone or abroad. Door-to-door medication delivery service in Freetown and beyond. Free health education. Have you heard about our Diaspora Medicine Connect? With Cotton Tree Pharmacy's Diaspora Medicine Connect, anyone can pay for your prescription online. Bring your prescription to 17 Pademba Road. Collect an invoice. Send your invoice to your sponsor in the diaspora. Your sponsor pays for your prescription online. We deliver your medication to you. For quality prescription and medications, visit Cotton Tree Pharmacy at 17 Pademba Road in Freetown. Have questions? Call our pharmacist on WhatsApp at 030-611-664 or visit our website at www.cottontreemedicalgroup.com. Come to Cotton Tree Pharmacy. We are ready to fill your next prescription.
If I'm wanna welcome back and wanna thank you for staying with us and for contributing. So I just want to read some of the messages there so that out of respect, if I'm not seeing your message, sometimes Facebook get a way of cut them up, or maybe the technical team will just pull her up, or maybe even let's just see now what's happening here. Yes, so Zainab Bangura. Okay, Zainab Bangura, which is one of the promoters, now one of the Sierra Leoneans, and this way we need for push because you don't always go all out for support. So it's a hey Habibatu Kamara with love sign. Mambiti Bendu say hello. Fatima say nice. Zainab Bangura, they give you kudos. Zainab Bangura say you look good, fantastic. Mambiti say nice. And we get Malvin the watch currently. Zainab, they laugh at what maybe they say. And we get Fanta Precious Calum say keep up the good work, sis. William Conte, winner of the Victors, country director, say great show. Mama say, my dear, I suggest she express herself in our local language. So I make with the talk Creole. You got Mama, now you make with the talk Creole right now. Thank God for that. Yes. So that's it there. Let's go. I can see. Let's see. Okay. My dear, I suggest you speak. Okay. Are you doing good, Abiba? She's a great long-time entrepreneur. That's CD Sako. One of you followers them. They do very well. Sao Joy Yambase, keep it up, Abibatu, my dear. And we are very excited about your move. Just imagine somebody from an academic field, and all of a sudden she finally finds herself in a business field, especially when one is living in the Western world. This is inspiring, by the way, and I think we need to hammer that home. It's very inspiring for you to quit all that and just start from scratch. You don't even know when you next meet a come on. That's inspiring. That's what I call entrepreneurial. And keep it up, Abibatu. Now, many comments that come on, and thank you very much for sending those comments in. When I call Abibatu, if somebody want to do business with you, like say me, Alfred, want sort of do the same business, but I want to buy from you. Do you get that provision?
Absolutely. I can sell to wholesale. I can sell to them a package wholesale. I can sell them tile wholesale. Wholesale prices. I can definitely do that. Absolutely. Yeah. Right.
And what do you plan for spread across the country, not just Freetown, because Freetown and you don't go week in Siroki at the headquarters, but you get plans for go Kamakwe, Makeni, Bo, of course your city, Kono. You get those plans?
Absolutely. I get all them planned in there, especially Bo, my hometown, I would love to open, something there, and then all the provinces and all those places. Absolutely. Yeah.
And that means you create more jobs as well, which is good, which is going to be good. And so thank you very much for that. Now, let me talk about some of the challenges. Of course, this has not come without a price. Yeah. Now, so take us through some of the challenges that we face in the past, how you overcome them, and the current one that we face in this business. Because business, some market is not for everybody. Me, personally, believe that anybody can do business, but you just need to prepare your mind set. That is not something that's going to happen overnight, but over time. Because now this is a mistake. In fact, I've been reading one research where say it takes 999 days. If you can survive 999 days with like 3 years, then you are in business. Yeah. Take us through some of the challenges, Habibatu.
Oh boy! So the challenges, the challenge of start. So I start this honestly. Me save up money for meals. That's how I start. The American dream here is now for Oma for bios, especially when you did, a nurse or whatever. You work till you do your double there, you go, you buy yours, right? So I save up this money also, for bios. But when I find out about this bargain buys there, and I say, it's in this dream of mine, which now also for my son, I say, make a hold on back. Make a see how far this money I so, what I don't save. Instead of buying a house, make us see, make her put on towards something else. It's a big risk, I don't get money. It's a big risk, but it's scary. It's very, very scary because now this, and it work, and this not my job because the time difference where people are coming from Freetown, if they're interested in something, I need to be available, at all times, even from people from Yasso, where they call me Yasso, I need to be available. I'm not able to go now my job, go do 3 to 11, or 7 to 3, and then miss them call and then miss their opportunities and they, so I just, my mama can tell me, say, oh, I make, go weekend, then go do double, then, yeah, I say, no, to mama, I just want to give this me all. If I know one day I go to school and, do all of that, but I don't want to take risk like this. Why they give me all, so those, the risk of not knowing where the next meal is
coming from.
That's tough. And then
it's tough.
and then people, people promise to buy things, like you set up their order and everything like that, and then they disappear. So you the apple pan this money, so with this posse, so it's then all of a sudden, from there again, but you don't line up that money on how you spend it, so.
It's real life, and it's finally way like a strip and bear so that people that we did in business to encourage them for stay on, and one way one kind of know exactly what it be. And I'm sure if you say even you work harder now on the job than we you work safe.
Oh yes.
Time where you put right now.
Yes. So mental exhaustion, mental exhaustion, not real thing, because it leads to physical exhaustion, Sometimes, my partner can tell me, relax, take your mind off of things. But business that 24/7, 24/7. So yeah, you wake up in the morning, okay, you ready for go, but they think say you don't done at 5, but then somebody they call you, and then you get for put all that together. But then, like I said, who knows where that order they go lead, whether it will lead to a sale or not, but you get for do you don't get for say no, well, you buy, you get for
yeah, it's tough. I can resonate with exactly what you just say. But again, this is an advice for anybody with a watch. If you feel say you get time, or maybe work hard, they just depend on you 9 to 5. But if you really say you want to develop a dream, then be ready to work more than 24 hours a day, because the truth is not like you baby, when you don't get to business, not like it's your child, and you want to see this speaking grow to a certain level. And of course, at the beginning, you got to put in the effort, because at the beginning, some man don't even believe what you do. But once it all green fruits, you see people that will come around. So again, another advice for Habibatu, I'm sure you're thinking about this, is build business around people, not around you. Now, currently, you still say everything about your business, not you. It's around you. So you're not out of the business. So you want to build a business around people, not around you, so that you will get time for relax. Because what are we really looking for? Not freedom we look for. Yeah. And freedom to do anything we want to live with your kids, they're necessary one day. But if your business they hold you, I understand the beginning stages is going to hold you, and the CEO or the founder of VOS will tell you that as well. But I'm sure as time to go on, you will try to delegate and maybe create more jobs, and you go there. Now, let me talk about a few more things, then we try to round up the show. And again, if no one call or ask questions, please not call or ask questions. This program very open to everybody, or contributions, or words of encouragement, or maybe advice to a sister, or maybe anything, or maybe not get connection, one link, or somebody want buy, and these are all things you go call and make contributions on. But let's talk about relationship and business. What's your advice? Me, I got me woman. You feel say woman and man, like girlfriend or boyfriend, not only just a married couple, for start business together?
It's definitely possible,
Right. Okay.
Definitely possible. You just get for be ready for the stresses of the job, of your business. You get you get for learn how to separate that, like when I sit down like 5 o'clock, I say 6 o'clock. If when I sit down, when I say okay, we done, low time for relax, get take an hour or 2 for relax, and not talk about business. But business could be very stressful in a relationship, because you want to move at a certain pace, maybe your partner they want to move at a different pace. Your partner get different ideas, you get different ideas. You just gotta get those ideas to come to meet. And
Yeah. So we get a caller on the line. Caller, good evening, and where you calling from? What's your contribution or advice, please?
Constance Reunion again from Australia.
Now your brother call again. Yes, go ahead, sir.
Yes, thank you very much, Habibatu. And there is one thing we the way back as mostly Sierra Leoneans, both home and abroad. One thing we stand out in every of this is risk. We know one for the take risk in life. And in life, if you not take risk, you know to succeed in anything, you know to reach your destination. Let's take for an example. And no mean say because plane they crash, therefore you not go board the plane for America or England. So that board where they board the plane, now risk they take. Yeah. And now because we take their risks and day, now it make we reach USA with this so today. And no mean say because car they crash every day in America, you not go take risks for drive the motor car for go to a job. And now because of that risk we take, now they make we reach your destination for go work. And no mean say because train they crash, we need to take risks for go board a train for go to a destination where we want to go. So like business or anything we want to undertake in life, we will not determine for take risk. We can never be a successful people. But that's my advice. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. And I always say it is a risk not to take a risk. Not taking a risk itself is a risk. And sometimes again, the biggest mistake you will do is the risk you did not take. So yes, Habibatu, perhaps you want to just add something to which we call us.
It's right, like, you mentioned, the plane crash or whatever. I remember when they talked to me, Paddy, after I hear about, the plane crash in Ethiopia, you say, oh, I don't want to get into a plane again. But if you don't get into a plane, you got to keep pushing. You just got to keep moving, And
at this point, really, I want to talk to Sierra Leoneans and brothers and sisters. No saying no easy. We all come at this part of the world, or Somali SALONE, and we need to work for people then. And we don't say we're not happy. We're not happy in those jobs. Of course, it's good for work, to get experience. But the truth is, that's not what you were born to do forever. At some point, you can give, say, waiting, not take the risk. Like I'll be back to do, for example. You don't know what's saying next minute, come on, but you just say, like, let me give it a go. Sometimes when you come on out of your comfort zone, you're going to stress zone, and the magic day. Well, if you do the same thing every day, trust me, you get the same result. And see the result. Like there is somebody in art school today talk about looking at your bank statements. Now, only one money they can inside, one income they can inside, but it gets the expenditure they get different with them. As they can, also the whole that they go. Is that the kind of life we want to live? So we want to be salary, we want to be real life. We need to take some ventures around what we love. Now, cake you want bake the best cake so much that when somebody tastes that, they will go to Mama too. So these are the things that we need to do. And I mean, you don't need to know everything for start a business, because like Mark Zuckerberg rightly said, he said, ideas do not come out fully formed. They develop as you work on them. So sometimes if you say, okay, I don't know how to do it, that's why you have to ask questions. And I make we get programs like this, for example, where Habibatu they come, you go ask them, okay, I want to do X, Y, Z, So it's very important. This work they work for only enrich the worlds. We go say the worlds are evil, the people that get money, they're evil, but they just find a way for make their own living. You don't go blame them. So this is not the magic. But you got to put, we, including me when they talk to you, so we got to put the work in, and we got to do what we love. Of course, not everybody will do business. Some man will just be self-employed. But what you really want are freedom you want. And if that job where you get right now, they satisfy you, I mean, it's better we take the risks. Then the worst thing will happen. You will learn from it. You will die. Start do the work, kill me. Sierra Leoneans are resident people. We are resident people. We can do anything. What do we get? Land. We get land. We get labor. We get capital. And entrepreneurship is the only thing missing. How we could develop the mindset. That's why we get this program. Now, I'm about to talk about quickly. I think there's a question from our audience. We talk about somebody will ask us, well, for the Bundu say you are true expression to not only the young ones, but also towards the older ones that have lost track. You see, people really want to do what they love, but for some reason they've lost because there's no guidance. That's why we have programs like this. I'll go encourage anybody when they're out there, when they watch me. You get successful business, you get a secret. Come to the show, because you never know that in life you go church, and our responsibility to church people. So please, now we go to the show. It's a free show. We're not charge you a kobo for Canada show. We give you time, and make sure say you share your message to the group. Now, Mohammed Kroma say thank you there. Then Mohammed Kroma say back, can you please tell us the actual cost of doing shipments of either 20 feet or 40 feet containers to Freetown? That's a question for you, Habibatu.
Okay, good question. It all depend on which products then they inside it. So that's for ship. I did the for ship from Boston to Freetown. Yeah, so now about 5,500. But it also depends on what's in the inside the container. You know?
Okay, that's fine. So, Mohammed, if you get any more questions, you can follow up on them. Zainab said networking. Jenebu says so true. We have a lot of people calling now. Two more questions and maybe your contributions that we leave. You open a branded salon. One of the problems the way businesses not really take seriously in our customer service. Right. So man go buy, like you now get corporate email in America, you come on, you know, so this part of the world there, you go customer service is key, is key, is key, is key. So what you could do for make sure say if me go on a store, I'm not treated badly because customer service is very important. I don't want to go somebody go cost me or me look me by the eye and then you know because like as if he's doing me a favor, which is what happens on the street of Freetown or even the other street. What's that you things going to put in place?
So customer service for me, you know, especially me as a woman, you know, I want to make people and come back, you know, and I want to make people and get a good shopping experience. So training, definitely, I get for do training with me staff there, you know, like why they go next month. So where the shop open, me get for spend some time there and watch how me, you know, me employees then they treat the customer there and make sure say where I left that store there, the treatment not will be different, you know. So I need for spend time there and me show them how me want the customers then for me treated, you know.
Okay, that's fine. Just one more question for you, then we wrap the show because I know so you press for time. If you were to give a set of advice, so anybody, one to three set of people: one, the government; two, young girls. I know so you don't touch on this, but just give your final words on this. Then somebody with a watch when order, like just like we colleague, we or one of the audience say, even the old one, there's some of you lost track. You know, if you were going to give sort of advice to both the governments, both the young women then are very concerned about young women because we don't try to patronize them, but we know exactly how we don't discriminate against them for years. Now it's becoming better. And also people where we want to start business. What's your people sort of advice?
I will start with the women then, you know. Honestly, to me as a woman, I just spend my own power. You know, I'm 32 years old and I just spend my own power. So you get to recognize the power. You know, women, we're very powerful. We can do anything. You know, I know it's very cliche. People in the say, women, we could do everything, but we really can. And like I share now one of the group there, you know, this is a year of women, you know, women that we need for take action. We need, okay, if the government may do this or this may do that, this may do that, we need to take action. We can do it all. We can do it all. So we need for take the initiative, take action. Don't be afraid, you know, as a woman, you know, just because man, they do something, not mean say woman not get for do that. This building material, obviously now a man's world. And while I go for each other, I sit down with a bunch of men there, you know, they're not taking me serious. That's fine, you know, but keep pushing, you know, keep pushing. Somebody say, you just need one yes. You know, you go, people are going to make fun of you as a woman, you know, oh, what's he make you do this? What's he make? But just keep pushing. You know your goals, you know your ideas, and you know what's in there inside us. So, you know, just keep pushing. All you need is one yes, like somebody, you know, I spoke to recently said.
Okay,
yeah.
That's the women. And any advice for somebody who wants to start business?
For the older folks that, you know, that lost track, you know, it's not too late. You know, it's as long as you have air in your lungs, you know, it's never too late to start anything, especially if something way, you know, now you passion, make you not afraid. I know age sometimes people and they put, you know, pressure on that. But as long as you're still breathing, you know, don't be scared to start anything, you know. And to the government, honestly, you know, I don't know what advice to give, you know, to the government. I think
the advice we'll give to government, me go help you that, maybe you know I'm be political, is provide access to finance to young women and specifically who want to start business. Access to money. Two, give them money for start business, but before you give them that money, they train them, empower them. Let's have a lot of accelerators and incubators programs in Sierra Leone. We could train people that not just in Freetown, but across the country. We empower them. Then we let them bring a concept note or a business plan, just a concept note of the ideas that they want, where they go, waiting they need, the resources they need. Some of this money that you don't even need for giving. All you need for do, buy the actual items because money na devil. If somebody not ever hold 2 million, you get 2 million, you run away with them. You know, so what we could do, let's train them first. Let's help them to develop concept notes around which they love. And once it's viable, they develop a minimum viable product. We go get them in an office space, create office co-sharing space for them, and encourage them. Now, if you train 2,000 women across Sierra Leone, after that 2,000, they employ each person, would create an additional 4,000 jobs in the country. It's not rocket science. It's something that has happened in Malaysia. It's something that's happened in Singapore. It's something that's happened in developing worlds, and developed world, sorry. And if they do it, we can do it. But we need the strong will of the government. But even before government do that, it's not an excuse. If the government not do them, you listen to me, this is not your life. Take ownership of your life and ensure that you do waiting actually you born for it, because you don't want to die with other talent there. There's a talent in every one of us. I always believe that, there's a talent in you, which you don't want to do. Now for die gonna you grave with that talent there, and later the talent that will wake by they look by you. God give you the talents, but you don't ever use them. Don't be a generational thief. Not steal those talents. People they wait for unleash that talent there. It could be cooking, it could be sewing, it could be mechanic, it could be in tailoring. Anything where you good at, go for it. And you never know. When you start, you don't know how help they come. One help over the other. One connection, one strike, 1 year, like Habibatu say, change your life forever. So I want to start. I don't know if you get more to say. Maybe you want to direct people that they will contact you, and maybe I don't know, maybe that we can run the show, please.
Yeah. If we're not interested in the building material, go on my website africansurplusexports.com, and then I get the Facebook African Surplus Exports page, so you're able to see actually the products there as they open there, as they show them. And so African Surplus Export. And then I just want to thank everyone for all the supports, and it's amazing because I've had a lot of women support, behind me on this one. Zainab, of course, as one of them, but so many women on Facebook are so supportive, and I love seeing that support. And I just want to say thank you guys, and thank you, Dr. Mombat, for everything you've done.
Okay, and also thank you very much. I just want to add my voice to this. Thanks for the support. And one way you support, I will share this video so you can reach as many people as possible. Another way for support, I just encourage them, maybe call them, or maybe just type message. Sometimes it's tough, especially when you're trying to do things at the scale. It's very, very tough. Mohammed Kroma say, okay, in the case we want to ship 5 cars plus barriers. Actually, we plan to use 40 feet. So you look at doing barriers and of cars, and you can do that as well?
No, I only ship building materials. I don't ship cars. I only ship building materials.
Just building materials. Okay, that's fine. All right. So at this point, I just want to bring this show to our end. And I want to say thank you to the management of US and management of the Victors. The Victors, by the way, I just need for really, really encourage this. Now we that bring this show through the VOS platform. We actually give you this beautiful platform to bring this show. The Victors has been doing a lot in Sierra Leone in terms of training female entrepreneurs, training young people. Then we don't do a lot, and we do all this by ourselves and our resources. We not do it because we get money, but we feel say we have the responsibility for teach waiting God or Gui. And I make today the series with the Calm Online and try for really empower. But this is not going to be possible without the founder and CEO of the show, and also the founder of the VOS platform, and also the CEO, Mr. Tarali, and with all the members on this platform. I thank you for your support, and Una self the audience. I thank you very much. God bless Una. Thanks for watching. Good night. Go party. Go store shopping. But make sure you live your dream. Goodbye.
Why do a website when you can create an app for your business for free? Yes, with TAV App Maker, you can make an app as easy as pie. It only takes a few minutes. Simply choose a design template you like, add the features you want, and once you are happy with the results, publish it to Google Play and Apple Store, so your clients can download your app. Go to tavappmaker.com and create your free app today.